Hey everyone, this is Drake Bell, and you're watching Childhood DVD Fan right here on YouTube.
How's it going, everyone? This is Childhood DVD Fan here, and I'm back with a new video. So, what you're going to see in this package is very familiar. I know that this is almost becoming a gag, what you're going to see, but let me explain, because in my mind, no matter how anybody else views things about me or the channel, whatever, in my mind, there's always a logical explanation for everything. So, anyways, so before I open this package, let me tell you guys a little bit of the backstory for this package here. I did a trade with a subscriber who is a fan of at least the Superfan channel, and I believe here, Childhood DVD Fan. His name is Hunter. I'm not going to say his last name, but he actually doesn't live too far away from me. So that's kind of, interesting. There's this little thing here with the red circle that kind of like says a little bit of, the ship date and all that kind of stuff, but I don't see a tracking number thing on here or whatever, so I think I'm all right. Anyways, so there's a subscriber of mine, at least for the Superfan channel. I don't know if he's subscribed to Childhood DVD Fan. His name's Hunter. He got in contact with me. We've been talking on and off about this since August, but he asked for a little bit of a break because he just needed to figure out some stuff, whatever. I said, sure, no problem. I hit him up, I'm going to say a week ago, just asking if, he had any updates or whatever. And he said that he kind of forgot about this. And so, we exchanged information and we did a trade. I'll show you guys what's in here, and you've seen this on the channel plenty of times before, but hopefully I'll be able to explain in a way that you guys don't think I'm nuts. But what he's going to be getting, since he won't be doing a video on his, I probably should have asked him if he had a YouTube channel, but I don't believe he does have one. So sorry, Hunter, that I forgot to ask you that. But he's not going to be doing an unboxing video on what I sent him, as far as I know, which was a backup copy I had of Ready, Steady, Go. It does have a crack on the right side, and it's all packaged up now, ready to send out to Hunter, so that's why I can't show you guys it. But if you go back in my videos, I don't know, maybe I didn't show off that one before, maybe I did, I can't remember, because honestly, I haven't been making videos lately on the channel. But anyways, so we did a trade, and he had something that I was a little bit interested in, because the version that I ended up with, the final version, whatever, there's one kind of thing that's been driving me crazy. So I'm hoping that the one that I got here from Hunter will kind of replace that. So anyways, let's open this up, see what I got. It's something you guys have seen on the channel plenty of times before. Okay, guys, so I have not pulled it out of the package yet. I just opened up the little sealed part, but I have not taken it out yet, so we'll take it out together. Yes, I know you guys are like, oh my god, when is this going to end? Probably, if you've been watching my videos for a while, but let me explain. Another copy here of Drake Bell's Telegraph album. Now, this is the 2007 version of the album right here, okay? This is not the 2005 version, this is the 2007 version, so let's just take a quick look at this, and I'll explain why, I got this again. There's the thing there in the back. This is the re-released version, not the original. There should be a little note in here, so let me just open that up. Oh, no, I guess he didn't, thought he was going to include a note. Well, he showed me a picture that he had a note at one time, but I guess he decided not to ship it. Okay, unless he put it in the booklet itself. So, here's the inside of it. Let's take a look at the disc. A little bit used, but nothing crazy at all. Just normal wear. This is for an album. So, there we go. It seems to be in pretty good condition. So, yeah. So I have another copy here of the 2007 version of Telegraph. Now, you're probably wondering, Childhood DVD Fan, why do you have this again? Because, here's my copy, okay? And maybe, you guys are obviously gonna. I don't know. Are you guys catching the eyesore? For me personally, what the big eyesore is? It's up here. You see that? There's like a rip to the top left. Now his copy here, I noticed, has maybe a little bit of it, the top left corner, but it's not as like noticeable to me. And those things can kind of make a little bit of a difference to me. Plus, if you look at the actual colors themselves, this is interesting. You see how this is like more kind of like lighter green, and this is like more of a darker version here. I mean, I don't know how many copies of things that these fucking companies make, because it always seems like there's always something that's different from the other one. But yeah, so this one here, it just looks more darker in my opinion. So you don't really see the green as much, you know? You see it like how on here you see the green kind of there and kind of there, whatever. And here it's like a little bit darker. Like I could just tell the color temperature difference immediately. It's just interesting to me, you know? Like which one was the initial release? Was it like this version here that looked like this, you know? Or this version? I know it might be a little bit difficult for you guys to tell on camera, but if you take a look at Drake here, and then you look at Drake over here, do you guys see the difference? I don't know. Maybe to me, I notice the difference to me. You have to kind of see it in person to kind of see the difference. Maybe you can catch what I'm seeing, but yeah. So got another copy here of Telegraph. Just very interesting. I mean, obviously I've got, you know, the 2005 versions as well that you can go back on and look. But, you know, just thought I'd get a second version because the Ready, Steady, Go album, like, I didn't really have much use for it, quite frankly. A backup copy, especially with the crack, you know, on the inside of it. And plus that album, like, I respect that album, you know, that Drake did. But obviously that's not really like the Drake Bell that I, you know, like the album, that album was more of like him fulfilling a childhood fantasy and doing like the old, like classic kind of rock music from back in the day and whatever the kind of genre. It's not really necessarily my type of genre, so I respect the album that he did. It took a lot of balls to do something like that, but it's not really like what I think of Drake Bell. The Ready, Steady, Go album's not really the one that comes to mind. What comes to mind is Telegraph. What comes to mind is It's Only Time. What comes to mind is his new album, Nonstop Flight. Go check that out. The Lost album. Those are the ones that I really think of with Drake Bell. Ready, Steady, Goes kind of towards the bottom of that list for me personally. Not that I don't like it. It's just not necessarily at the top for me. So, yeah. So, you know, I'm happy. You know, obviously there's a little flaw. Obviously, in that top left corner, you can see a little bit of white there, you know. But it's okay, you know. And, I mean, I'm just happy alone. I mean, you know, these aren't, like, huge things, but I'm just happy to kind of see a difference, like, you know, because it makes me ponder, like, you know, are there like different like color temperature versions for this album? Like which one was like the one that initially got released? Was there a later version that was released that had different color temperature? And I know that you're probably looking at this and you probably don't see what I'm seeing, but it's very noticeable in person, very noticeable. So I'm very happy because I really had no use for that backup copy, other than my copy, which even my copy has a little crack. Those Ready, Steady, Go albums, because they weren't like, you know, hard cases like this, and even these ones are cheap, but those Ready, Steady, Go albums, those were extremely flimsy and extremely cheaply made. So those get especially damaged very easily, which, let's take a look at my version. Just give me 1 second here while I grab my version, just in case you guys need a little bit of a refresher here on the Ready, Steady, Go album. So this one right here is my album. Now keep in mind that I bought this one brand new, okay, online. Bought this one brand new. So this is mine. Looks very clean on the front. I mean, obviously it's got a little bit of, damage like there again and little things here and there. It's in fairly good shape. I mean, it should be in fairly good shape for an album. And there's, a little bit of a thing there, nothing can ever really be perfect. On the back, at least there's no marker like the other one that I got had marker on the, thing itself. Here's the back. And then when you open it up, this is the only kind of real eyesore for me personally. You see that crack right there? Yeah, that kind of drives me a little bit crazy. But, otherwise, there's little mini things here and there. But you see how it's not like, like a hard case. It's like one of these like cardboard box kind of things. So these tended to get damaged pretty easily with cracks, with, wear especially. I kind of like, I've seen a few copies of this album that, like had a special release, whatever, that had kind of a harder shell case, kind of like this. But, I kind of just wish that Ready, Steady, Go had options for that. So anyways, guys, I'm very pleased with this deal because I really had no use for the backup copy, and now I can kind of ponder in my own head a little bit more on, because I can't go back in time, unfortunately, to 2007 and, go to the store or, get this from Drake's website or whatever, and redo it, whatever. So it just makes me kind of puts my investigation brain into a little bit more of a trying to figure out mode, because I like to kind of be challenged in a way. I like to, really kind of make sure to study my stuff and make sure I got my facts right, and I kind of like a little challenge. So the fact that this version here that I got from Hunter, I mean, I don't know if you guys can even tell the difference. I really don't know if you can tell the difference or not, but there is a noticeable color temperature difference. That one's much lighter, this one's much darker. And just so that way you guys know for sure that these are both 2007 copies. Let's take a look at the back here and notice if there's anything really different. No, maybe this one's slightly darker, but it's not as noticeable in the back. But as you can see, these are both 2007 versions. So, yeah. Very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But yes, I am very pleased with this deal. And hopefully, Hunter, you'll enjoy your Ready, Steady, Go. And we exchanged pictures, by the way. He was cool with what I sent him, and I was cool with what he sent me. He actually had 2 copies of this, and I asked him, because one of the versions had some major creasing to the back of the case on the top left, and I asked him for the version that didn't have that, and it definitely looks like he sent me the version that definitely does not have that. So I am very, very, very pleased with this overall. Very pleased with this. So thank you, Hunter. There's no, link description below to his channel because I'm almost certain he doesn't have a channel. Or if he does, I should have maybe asked or he didn't tell me. So, just check the description below. Anyways, guys, this has been Childhood DVD Fan. Hopefully you guys don't think I'm insane, but if you do, whatever. Makes sense to me. So long, everyone.
Hey, this is Jonathan Goldstein Walter from Drake and Josh. I just want to thank you for watching Childhood DVD Fan right here on YouTube.